It is now time to take a trip to Italy via Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. For it is there you will find Pastosa Ravioli, quite possibly the best Italian grocer and pasta maker this side of Rome.
First of all, I go to Italy every 2 years, so coming here to Brooklyn is almost like being in Italy. You hear Italian spoken, the people are like family, and you can't, this is the real deal. This is not fake Italian. This is the closest thing you're going to get to Italy.
You can't miss Pastosa Ravioli's shop in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. Its Technicolor red, white, and green storefront is a welcoming diversion from a rather bland section of New Utrecht Avenue. Inside doesn't disappoint, for there is a cornucopia of Italian food delights. A place where shopping is a joy, and where people from around the neighborhood often just stop by to chat. Pastosa's name is a bit of a misnomer, but also true at the same time.
Pastosa, like a lot of pasta. That's what it means.
Of which they indeed have, some 35 different varieties just in ravioli alone. But this is anything but just a ravioli shop, rather an Italian supermarket without the big box chain store feel and with all the sights and smells of Grandma's kitchen.
Once a month I have to stock up. My husband gives me the order. It's a una comando, it means it's a command from him, what I have to bring from this store.
Let's talk about the history of this place, how it started.
It started over a bottle of scotch. My grandmother had just made a meal for them, and he decided that he wanted to go into the pasta business, the ravioli business. He was a ricotta salesman. He sold mozzarella and ricotta. But he saw that there was a need for fresh ravioli, fresh pasta. Nobody really did that.
Now, over 40 years later, Anthony Agello's grandsons, Anthony and Joseph, along with their sister Jacqueline, run the business. A pasta empire that now includes 11 stores in New York City, Long Island, and New Jersey. Their stores offer just about any kind of Italian food or delicacy you can think of. Pastas, sauces, and imported ingredients. Even prepared meals like chicken cutlet parmesan, grilled vegetables, and veal cutlet.
Over the last 10 to 15 years, we do a lot more prepared foods now. It's not like it was 40 years ago where mom was home all day with the children cooking dinner, preparing for the husband to get home. It's not like that anymore. You get off the train outside after getting out of work and feed your family healthily. Come in, 1, 2, 3, take it home, throw it in the microwave or the oven, and you're in.
And because much of their products are made in-house, just steps from where it's sold, prices are competitive with the big box chain stores.
Right now we're making fresh mozzarella. This is the secondary phase. Originally the mozzarella, going into this water, it's called curd. We let it set until it gets to a consistency such like this. Okay, now what I'm going to do with this paddle is I'm going to work this curd up into one consistent form. What I'm doing is I'm cooking it. I'm moving it and I'm stretching it. I'm tenderizing it is actually what I'm doing. And in the summertime now especially, the mozzarella is always at its best because the cows that produce this milk upstate in northern New York, they're out, they're grazing, they're in the fields, they're eating natural grasses. You don't want to handle this cheese too much. The more you handle it, the tougher it gets. So you just want to work it up with your hands very quickly. 1, 2, 3, and now it goes into a cold bath. This to me it's in my blood, you know. This is something that I've been schooled to do at a young age. My grandfather, my dad, my uncles, they all made mozzarella. And I'm keeping that tradition alive. Okay, now, being that this is such a time-sensitive item, you're eating this is the first 5 minutes of the cheese is made, so it really is going to taste at its peak right here and right now. So yeah, this is
really creamy.
Real
mozzarella
maximum cream in this particular time frame, being after that it's made 5 minutes ago. Very, this is the first cream. Delicious.
But it is their pasta that is their crowning achievement, and where they built their reputation and loyalty. For there is nothing like pasta that is freshly made. They are so good, a few fine restaurants have been known to pass it off as their own special brand. Anthony says they turn a blind eye on that one. Pastas are made daily in their special pasta room with machines imported from Italy. Ravioli is their best seller with fillings like ricotta cheese, meat, lobster, spinach, even pumpkin. They can make upwards of 5,000 raviolis an hour.
You know, there's a million ways to chintz. You know, you could use cheap stuff. You know, you could buy a bag of ravioli for 50 raviolis for $1. Is that what I want to eat on a Sunday? Or no, it's not what I want to eat. Okay, I want to eat something that was handmade, something that you know, someone took pride in making. Because when I eat, I want to enjoy myself when I'm with my family. And this food that we make here it's family comfort food. It's made for exactly that.
And there's good news for you out-of-towners. Pastosa Ravioli ships many of their products nationwide via their website.